Since 1986, the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival has brought together the world's best and brightest of independent film to South Florida audiences. Reportedly, more than $20 million of an economic boom for Broward County alone. And now they're searching for new local talent for their Filmed in Broward Festival, where the crowd favorites can earn a screening at the big international festival in November. Here now to tell us more is Michelle Filippi, Operations Director for the 32nd Annual Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, also known as FLIFF. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, yeah. First time on TV with Pam Gigante. Wow, what an honor.
Oh, well, it's an honor for us to have you. Thanks for being here. All right, so for folks who haven't heard about the film festival, tell us more about it.
Well, this year we're celebrating 32 years of our film festival and celebrating, like you said, independent movies, foreign films, and generally we have at least 200 films from all over the world. And this year takes place on November the 3rd to the 19th. And this time around, as you mentioned, Filmed in Broward is something really special that we have this year from July 1st to the 3rd.
All right, so I want to read you a few accolades about FLIFF. Highest rated film festival in the state of Florida, according to the Florida Arts Council. Longest film festival in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And named by Variety as one of the top hot festivals in the nation. So that has to be pretty exciting for you and for Broward County.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just by mentioning, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I started off as a volunteer, and so now, you know, hard work definitely pays off. So I'm now the operations director, and it's definitely an honor and a privilege to be part of a nonprofit organization. But at the same time, you know, we're trying to promote culture through arts, and especially through independent movies and filmmakers. So hopefully the community joins us not only during our film festival, but through this wonderful new mini fest called Filmed in Broward.
Yeah, so then tell us more specifically about Filmed in Broward and how that works. And this is the second year you were telling me, correct?
The third year.
Oh, the third year,
the third
okay.
year, yeah. Originally it started back in 2015. We joined forces with the Cultural Division of Broward County. And the first year, we wanted to do something with Hollywood movies, big blockbusters that had filmed movies down here in Florida. So we had movies like Cape Fear, Something About Mary, also Marley and Me. And the great news about having this mini fest is all movies are free, you know, so anybody can attend. But then the second year, we decided to incorporate more of the local filmmakers. And we hand-selected great filmmakers with part of their movies, and we showcased them. But this year, what makes it different to the other 2 years is attention, like you said, all local filmmakers. You can submit at no cost, you know, so anybody can submit, and we're going to select
there's like a People's Choice I was reading.
Exactly. So,
because there are different categories. So tell us about the because there's film, like feature-length film, documentary,
shorts, even infomercials. So if you have any movies that you've ever filmed in South Florida, Broward County, or you're even a local filmmaker from Broward County, this is the time, this is the opportunity for you to submit and be perhaps part of our big film festival in November. And the best part of it is it's free to submit. So
and then the People's Choice of the top film or the top project in each of those categories will then go into the International Film Festival in November.
Which is in November. So that's why we need all your support of the community, of the filmmakers. Submit, and also at the same time come and check out all these wonderful movies.
Tell us about the talent here in Broward County.
There's plenty. There's plenty, because not only during this mini fest, all year long, we also rent out the theater a lot to support local filmmakers, because it is their dream to show their movie on the big screen. So we're in constant contact with filmmakers, and there's definitely lots of talent here, and we just want to try to help them out, because it's tough for them. It's a tough business, and sometimes they don't have the needs to go all the way to LA. So why not start here, be part of the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, and lots of them have won other awards in other festivals. So it's like a platform for them as well.
It's a springboard for them to go off to bigger and greater successes. It's a great place to start.
For sure.
Tell us about the theaters where you show these films, because one is Cinema Paradiso, which used to be an old church, so it has a lot of character, right?
Exactly. Well, the one you're mentioning is now called Savor Cinema. It was obvious Cinema Paradiso.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and Steve Savor, one of our board members, philanthropist, became a title sponsor and remodeled, and so you have to come to Savor Cinema now, formerly known as Cinema Paradiso. And we also have a newer location, which is located right in downtown Fort Lauderdale, which is Cinema Paradiso Hollywood. So those are our two main locations. And we're open all year long. We show foreign films, independent movies. But during the film festival, then obviously it's when it's the busiest.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about it. It's very exciting, especially for folks who didn't even know that this was happening in their own backyard. And remember, filmmakers, you have until June the 20th to submit your piece for the Filmed in Broward Festival. For more information on this and November's International Film Festival, go to FLIFF.com.